Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO Creator 3-in-1 review. So today we have one of my most anticipated sets of 2023, that being set number 31133, the White Rabbit. This set includes 258 pieces, retails for $19.99 when it released January 1st of 2023. After the Majestic Tiger, I just knew that I had to get him a new friend. This is one of two sets that came out this year that I'm really excited to take pictures of with that one. Now getting into the box art, we have this sort of polygon animation style for the back art. Get your main picture of the bunny, and you get your Cockatoo Parrot, and your white seal. Closer up looks from the back, so adorable. Really excited to build the seal. I'll probably do that one second because the rabbit will likely be what I want to keep it as. Again, LEGO has really been killing it lately in the creator theme, especially with these animal builds. I'm really excited to see the March sets. Those are going to be really exciting. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for the box. We get push tabs, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Let's see what's inside. Included in the box are 2 unnumbered bags in addition to our instruction manuals. Returning from the summertime are these ugly renders that we're going to see for the foreseeable future for all LEGO instruction booklets. You get one for each of the different builds that you can make within this set. From the back of the White Rabbit, you get your win information, some Rebuild the World advertisements from the back of the other two, as well as your piece count for 2 pages from the back of the seal. To start off our alternate builds, first we have the Cockatoo Parrot, which I think turned out alright, though probably isn't my favorite build of the 3. For those interested, here's a look at some of the extra pieces left over when you build this particular model. Starting from the top with the head, we get a spinning feature, where you can spin it in a 360 direction, as creepy as that may be. Get a little gap there, which is really my only complaint when it comes to that design. I wish that there was a little bit of something covering that up just because it looks ugly. Also have to point out these printed 1x1 tile pieces for the eyeballs, which isn't anything special. We've seen those before. You get them from both sides. The beak, I think, was actually really well done. I like how they used that pyramid piece. Another feature of the Cockatoo Parrot, which is signature to the bird, is the fact that we have these yellow feathers from the top of the head, which I think is really interesting that they also use these golden clip pieces in order to connect them. You can also adjust these as you see fit, just like the real bird does to show emotion. Moving down to the body, there's a bit more tan showing than I would have liked. There's really nothing you can do about that. The wing design I think turned out really great, though there is one downfall, which I would have really liked to have seen them include some sort of like ball joint feature so then you can have it like flap the wings instead of just having them go up and down like that. This is really just for show more so than for play. You do get a little bit of posability with the ball joint at the end. That is though meant to continue the shape of the wing instead of helping this bird to fly. Some other pieces I should point out here are these 1x3 triangular bricks, as well as these quarter circle slopes, which I really like getting. I've actually never gotten this piece before, thought it was new, though we have actually seen that before. Same connection as you get for the head when it comes to being able to spin the wings a little bit, though unfortunately the tile piece behind the wings blocks it, so you can't have it go in a full 360 direction, which wouldn't make sense anyways. But still, really the one thing that I would have really liked to have seen in this model was the ability to have the wings flap. From the back of the model, you can see we have some pink inside the wings, which is a little confusing to me. I guess this was just where they decided to put the pink that you see on the rabbit build, though some real cockatoos have the same color as their head feathers underneath their wings, so I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity. You can also see the back tail feathers, which is connected using one of those ball joints, the bionicle ones. We continue to get these 2x4 circular tile pieces. I love getting those in this set. That's another piece that isn't really too common. And some more ball joints just to round out the back tail feathers there. Lastly, probably the weakest part of this build has to be the feet, which again uses those ball joint connections that you see for the bionicle and construction figures. You can move those up and down and side to side. Unlike the wings, this is really where the posability should have been switched. I wouldn't have minded them using that connection for the legs and using this for the wings. That would have worked very well in my opinion. The second alternate build is probably my second favorite build of the set. We have the white seal, which turned out amazing. I really love a lot of the building techniques in here, and it's just super duper adorable. Now, in addition to the build that we get for the seal, we also happen to get some food, a little fish, which doesn't really look like anything that the seal would normally eat, which is a little annoying. I wish that we got some sort of like gray fish to go along with it, because this doesn't really look like something it would eat. We get a bit of a weird color scheme with the pink on the bottom and the orange on the top. Works well as a fish, but again, just doesn't really look like something that this seal would normally eat. Also, like our last build, we happen to get a number of extra pieces, unlike our final build, which should use all of them. Now on to the design of this cute little pup. Oh my god, look at that face and the cheeks. We use these pieces for the cheek again. I also love getting these pieces in this set, which I don't think were used on the last build. Same printed eyes there, which are actually using the pose piece in order to get that angle, which is really cool. I love how they did that. And also using these 1x2 half circle tile pieces. Those I think are brand new from last year, though we are actually starting to get them with studs on them this year in 2023, so that's pretty cool to note. You get that clip piece connection for the little mouth, where you can also see like the tongue area, which I think is really cute. I like how they included that just with the color system. Again, there's a lot more tan on here than I would have liked, but really there's nothing you can do about that. Same thing goes for, I guess, like the dark gray and the light gray colors when it comes to like the ball joints here, which is again something that LEGO really can't help. Hopefully one day they start producing them in other colors. Talking about ball joints, we get the construction joints for the head area, so you can spin that back and forth and up and down, which is really nice. Flippers from the front, where you get some posability at the base, posability in the middle there. We also use these shell pieces for the bottom of the flippers, which is really cool that they do that. And again, you get some tiling off from the bottom using those 2x4s with the circular ends. Moving down the body, again, a lot of the slope pieces used to round this out is really great, and we get some more ball joints from the very back, the Mixel kind, in order to create the back flippers, again using those shell pieces. Really amazing build, love how this turned out, though I'm really excited to finally turn him into the rabbit and take a look at the main build for this set. The main and final build of this set is for the White Rabbit, which utilizes all of the parts. You get your regular extra pieces as you would get in any other set. In addition to this really cute bunny rabbit build, we also get 2 accessories to go along with it. One being obviously a carrot, so you can feed the bunny this carrot, which has some building on this side. I also really like how the stem is designed using one of those staff pieces over here in that green color, which isn't too common of a color to get it in. You can also see that we have some lime green 1x1s with the studs all around to connect that, as well as some of these cone pieces with an extra pointy tip from the top. Another accessory included to feed our bunny is for this flower, or I think this is supposed to represent a dandelion. You get a lot of yellow and some gold in the middle. We also get that orange brown for, I guess, the seeds in the middle. Again, we use one of those staff pieces for the stem, and we get some more leaves just to get some extra decoration to it. Now on to the White Rabbit itself, which is the best build of the set. You don't have to worry about losing any of the extra pieces that you get in the alternate builds if you build this. You get a lot of building on the side and lots of slope pieces and tile pieces just to round out this model. You get those construction joints for the legs, so you get that posability, which isn't really very natural, though it does help when it comes to moving it up and down for the leg. And we also get those Mixel joints for the very bottom of the feet. Posability here is really great. You get more of those Mixel joints for the front and at the base using those shell pieces, which were introduced in Disney Princess. Get the same sort of techniques from the other side, and this is again just to show like the posability for the arm. You can have it reach out. Looking at the head design, we use these dome pieces for the cheeks, which work very well. Just like the seal, we get that clip piece connection for the little mouth there, for like the tongue area and the inside. We also get the same technique when it comes to the front of the face, though this time we get one of those melon slice tiles for the nose, which works very well in the pink color. We again use the pose pieces for the eyes to get them at a certain angle, same print as all the other characters, and more of those ball joints when it comes to the ears, so you can have them straight up, or you can have them down, a very sad bunny. You can have one up, one down, whichever way you want. I think it's really great that you get that posability. One thing that I do think is a problem when it comes to the ears is the fact that they do snap off quite easily from the studs. That's really my only complaint here. Otherwise, they do work nicely, and you also get the pink underneath, just like you'd see in a regular bunny. So again, I just think the attention to detail is really amazing. And from the very back, we get a little bit of a stump for a tail there. No pink flower, which was something that I know a lot of people were asking about, unfortunately, when it came to the set getting revealed. Kind of hilarious that that's something that's now on people's minds when it comes to LEGO creating these animal builds. Now, for those of you who stayed till the end, I have a little bit of a surprise when it comes to the building techniques inside the model. Each of these animals happen to include a 1x1 heart tile inside of it, which I think is really amazing. I love that they did that, and again, it just shows the attention to detail that this team has for this theme, and I'm really happy to see that it continues into this set. So overall, for $20, is this set worth it? I mean, if you got as much enjoyment out of the Majestic Tiger set, this is an even better deal at $20. You get 3 animal builds, a bunny rabbit, cockatoo parrot, as well as a white seal. Ranking them, I'd have to say the main model is again the best, just because it uses all of the pieces and you don't have to worry about losing any of the extra parts. Speaking of those alternate builds, the cockatoo parrot is a nice one, though probably isn't my favorite. The white seal has to be the winner just because it's really adorable, and this set, just like the Majestic Tiger, is liable for me to keep around for a while and take lots of fun pictures with. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to know when I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!